So hi all, welcome to another video lecture. In this video lecture we will see what is the difference between union, intersect and except function in Power BI. So introduction to set functions in DAX. Set functions helps in combining or comparing table data. So some of the common functions are union, intersect and except, and it works only with tables and not scalar values. If we look at union, it combines two tables and returns a table with all rows from both. This is the basic syntax: union table 1 comma table 2, and this entire union of table 1 comma table 2 will give me the union of both the tables. It removes the duplicate rows. Columns must be in the same order and data type. So in mathematical syntax, right, according to set theory, it is denoted by A union B. Let's look at intersect. It returns the row that exists in both the tables. Intersect of table 1 comma table 2. So the key point is that it returns only the common rows. Columns must match in order and data type. So in mathematical notation, it is A intersect B. If we look at except function, then it returns the rows from the first table that do not exist in the second table. Syntax is table 1 comma table 2, and key point is that it subtracts matching rows. Order and data types of column must match each other. So in set theory it is A minus B. So what A minus B will do, that it will remove the common part, the intersection part of both A and B, but it will remove only from the A. Okay, and it will display whatever is left in the A which is not present in B. So this is the summary, right? Use union to combine, use intersect to find common entries, use except to subtract data, and ensure the table have the same structure, column order and data type. Okay, so let us move to the Power BI and let us see this in practical. So we have this Walmart sales table, and in this Walmart sales table we have the total sales, and we have the fuel price, the date and the CPI. Okay, if we go to this table view, okay, and if we go to this Walmart sales, you will see that we have the store ID, the dates, the fuel price, the CPI and the total sales with us. Okay, so let us go ahead and let us see how union, intersect and except works. Okay, so let us go ahead and let us see the union. So union, what it does, it combines two tables, right? So let us create a table first. Okay, I will use the summarize function, and within the summarize function I will use this table. So in table I will go ahead and I will say filter the Walmart sales of Walmart. Okay, and in the filter expression I want all those transactions, okay, where the store ID is equals to 2. Okay, so I will go ahead and I will say that Walmart of Walmart store ID is equals to 2. Okay, comma, now I need to group it by the column name. So I will group it by, let's say, the dates of year. Okay, and I will name this as total sales, comma, and then I will say sum of total sales. So what this will give me, this will group it by the year, and it will only provide me the data for where the store ID is 2. So if I go ahead and if I run this, you see this is going to give me the data for only the store ID, that is 2. Okay, now what I want is, I want to go ahead and I want to combine the table where the store ID is 2 and the store ID is, let's say, 7. If I go ahead and if I run it for 7, you see that it will give me two different values for 2 and 7. But I want both these data to combine, okay, to add onto each other. So how we are going to go ahead and do that? Okay, so I will copy this, right? I will copy this and I will be using the union function. Okay, I will say union, and within the union table 1 comma table. So this is my table 1 comma, I will paste this and I will say that this is for 7. Once I go ahead and once I do this, you will see that both the rows are going to append. Okay, it's going to append and we are going to get 6 rows. Okay, So for store id 2 and for store id 7 we got the values. So this is the function of union. Okay, this is the function of union. And if you look at the transaction number 2 and transaction number 5, they are both this, they both have the same values, right? So in this particular union case, the duplicates, they are not removed. Okay, this is something that we must remember. Okay. Now let us talk about the intersect. What will intersect return? Intersect will return the common part, right? So intersect, it will return the common part from both the left table and the right table. So what is the common part over here? If you look at row number 2 and 5, that is the common part because 2011 is the year and the value is also the same, right? If I go ahead and if I hit on run, you will see it, you will get this 2011 104 0000, right? So this is the function of intersect. So this is A intersection B. Now what is the function of except? Okay. Now in except, one thing that you must understand, that the position of the tables, it matters because it is A minus B, correct? So A minus B means that the common part which is present in both A and B must not be present in A. Okay. And if it is B minus A, that means the common part between B and A must not be present in B. Okay. So the remaining part of B will be displayed in B minus A. Okay, this is basic set theory. So here the position of the your left hand table and right hand table will matter. Okay, so if it is A minus B, right, then the left hand side of the table will be A and the right hand side of the table will be B. Okay, so here if you just look at it, right, my left hand of the table is a transaction with store id 2 and the right hand side is the transaction with store id 7. Okay, so I will definitely get the data for store id 2, but in store id 2 I will not get this data. Okay, 2011 10400, because this is the common part. Okay, and this should not be present in the data for store id 2. If I go ahead and if I run this, you will see I will only have two transactions, right? Now if I go ahead and if I, let's say if I interchange this, if I make this as 7, if I make this as 2, you will see now it will give me the value for the store id 7 except for the common part. See, it is giving me the value for the store id 7. Okay. So this is the overall difference. This was not this is not like rocket science, it's very easy. Okay, this is like basic set theory. The only thing that you must remember is our A union B, A intersection B and A minus B, these concepts. Okay, and you must also remember this, that all these functions, they return you a table. Okay, they won't return you a scalar value. Okay, so that's it guys. I hope you really enjoyed this session and I hope that I was able to provide you with clarity. If you really enjoyed this session, then please don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel, and please don't forget to press the bell icon for notification. Thank you.